Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Laser Live.
God, what? How many now? Shep, is this number 6?
Number 6, I believe. They're letting us back again.
I'm not very happy with you though.
What's that, mate?
You've gone off to do your own spin-off series as well without me at the British Touring Cars now.
Ah, well, you know, popular requests and stuff like that. We have to accommodate these things.
I know. And it's a late one, so you've got out your pyjamas for this one as well.
I've got out my pyjamas, stayed in my attire,
So yeah.
and you know, we have to do this. You know, sometimes we have to work late and accommodate you people.
Right, should we get started on the first
The
product?
first product we've got today. We've got a few to get through again. Part number 9386. It's a 5-piece caliper socket kit for a German vehicle for the VAG range. Also crosses over to Porsche and Audi. And these are 7 and 10 point sockets in a phosphate black finish. And these are for the specialist bolts on the Brembo type calipers.
So are these just for Volkswagen, these ones? Yeah.
Well, no, they for the VAG range, so it covers into Porsche and it covers into Audi as well. So the larger brake calipers tend to have these fittings. They do tend to catch people out. These are on semi-deep, so good for access and good coverage across that range with the 5 different sizes.
So that will cover a wide range of vehicles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything that's fitted with the larger brakes tend to have these type of fixings on them.
Yeah.
And they do catch people out when they come across them. To come to take the calipers to bits, change the pads and stuff like that.
And they're all available separately as well.
They've all got the individual part numbers. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, mate, but yeah, most people will want to buy them as a kit like that because obviously you've got full coverage then. Because you buy the one to get you out of trouble that day. If you need a different one, you'll end up having to buy the next one and the next one. It's more beneficial just to buy them as a kit.
Yeah. Okay.
But they are available. If people have already got certain ones and they want to add to their kit, they can do that as well.
Well, part numbers will be in the link below, so all the individual part numbers will be there as well.
So what a wide range of coverage on those across that VAG range,
Check my
Sorry, I had me back to the camera for a bit there. Do apologise for that. The next product. Now, this one is for Stellantis Group, and it is a Wishbone bush removal tool for this bad boy here. This Wishbone is fitted across a Stellantis Group of vehicles, Citroën Jumpy, Peugeot Expert, Traveller, also crossing over to some of the Vauxhalls as well. Now, this particular bush here had a recall on it by Stellantis Group, and they came to us to produce a tool, which we did in Sheffield, designed and produced in Sheffield, made up there, and you can remove and replace this bush here on the vehicle, so you can just swing the arm around and do it on vehicle if you wish, or you can do it off the vehicle if you wish to do it that way. It also comes with some special attachments, so the extract cup sits on the top like that, and gets pressed into the cup there. So you've got a threaded bar that can go through the centre and you basically wind the bush out. When it comes to fitting it back in, setting the depth of the bush is pretty crucial. So on this removal cup here, we put this plate in, which you see it's got a recess there. That now sits under there, and as you press the bush back in, it actually sets the depth of it as well in the arm. You can also use this kit in a workshop press. So if you're not going to use the threaded bar, you can use it with this alignment aid through the centre of there. It actually bolts into the centre of the bush like that, and then that would bolt through the top. And then you can use it in a workshop press so it aligns itself through the centre of the bush.
So this tool, Shep, is quite a time-consuming job. Does this make it a lot quicker using this tool?
It is, and in the alignment of the bush there is pretty crucial, getting the actual depth right, which is what this part of the kit does for you. When you press it back in, it aligns it and sets the depth. So, yeah, on and off vehicle solution. And you can use it, like I say, with a workshop press as well, so it covers that.
We'll get onto workshop presses soon, Shep. And that's made in Sheffield?
It is fully designed and manufactured in Sheffield. We're very proud of that with this kit that we do. There's a few products like that.
Yeah, there's a few today I think that we're going to show as well. So.
There is indeed.
So leading on to the fluid extractor.
Fluid extractor. So this one came by customer request again. We get a lot of that, and we do like to accommodate these requests. We run a system, a traffic light system for requests. So if anything you do want we don't do in the range, and you feel we should add it, we get the requests in. And
well, I've got a lot. The tech vans are out seeing customers, and that's where we do get a lot of requests from as well, don't we? Via the vans, and then that's fed back to the office. So please, any ideas, please let the guys know whilst they're out and about.
So the more requests we get for a product, we look at it, it comes to the top of the list, there's a reason for that, we start to look at it and produce it. And this was one of those. This is a 15 litre fluid extractor. It has got wheels on it. It comes with extraction tubes, and it's a manual pump operation. So this came into the range on requests from some of the people that work on a lot of new Fords, like Transits and stuff like that. They have above 10 litres of oil in them, over 12 litres sometimes. And this now extracts up to 15 litres, so covering that full range. Obviously, you don't need to fill it up all the time. If you want to use it on something that's only 6 litres, you can do that.
It's good having the wheels on as well.
It makes it easier to move about, especially when it's full of oil. 15 litres, weighs quite a bit. It's a really well made bit of kit. The tubes are easy to attach. Your extraction tubes there, your long ones to go into the bottom of the sump there.
And could you use this on other things as well, as obviously there's other applications for this as well?
Any oil-based application for fluid extraction, yes. I wouldn't recommend it on anything to do with fuels. It's not designed for that.
Okay. And also, we do 12 litre, I believe. So this is the biggest one that we.
This is the largest one in the range now. Yeah.
So
and it is a really well made bit of kit, that.
Yeah, I really like that. I think that's going to be.
So anybody that does mobile servicing out on the road and stuff like that.
Yeah, ideal.
Ideal for service vans. Yeah.
Okay. Onto the pad.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, this is in the tool save, but has been in the tool save, and it's been really popular as well.
So this is a kneeling board. It does have a bit like a dinner tray appearance to it, and a nice solid hard back. The material it's made of is non-absorbent, so if you spill oil on it, you've got fluid on it, you can just wipe it off. It doesn't sink in, so when you kneel back on it, you don't get wet knees and stuff like that. You can keep it clean. It is really, really spongy, so it's really comfortable. Having the hard back, if you're working out like a service van, you're doing a wheel change at the side of the road, it's hammering down with rain, you don't want it all the water coming up and getting on your knees for the rest of the day. This put on the floor, kneel on it, no problem at all.
It's quite strong and firm as well, isn't
it? It is. It's made out of a special material, this as well. Yeah. We have got it written down here in my notes. It is a cell-sealed foam.
Right.
So,
yeah, quite firm as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a nice board, that.
I think any workshop, like you say, mobile mechanics as well, great to have in the side of the van.
Yeah, it's easy. You just put a hook in your van and just hang it up out there out the way. It's easy to store.
Brilliant, yeah. Not much more we can say.
There isn't.
On that, really, so yeah.
And like I say, if you did want to use it as a dinner tray as well, why not? Your fish and chips in your van on Friday lunchtime, go for it.
And next it's the torque adapter.
Oh yeah, this torque adapter. So this little fella here, if we just unbox it, this is new into the range, hence me unlocking the little packet here. So this torque adapter is a 3/4 drive. It is digital, and it's basically got your male and female in input and output there. And it basically, what the torque adapter does, you can put it onto your ratchet or onto your power bar, and this will read torque between 200 and 1,000 Newton meters. So you can basically convert any power bar or any ratchet into a torque wrench, and it will store.
I was going to say, yeah, there's a memory feature on this as well.
There is up to 50 memory function capability on it. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So a great piece of kit that.
Yeah.
Not
to be used with impact tools as well.
No, it is a torque wrench. You don't use impacts with any sort of torque wrench like that. It's a delicate operation. It's a precise bit of equipment. So you can set your torque in it, different torques, so just pounds, feet, and newton meters. And like I say,
you've got the memory function as well. Yeah.
It's also got a beep function and an LED function to tell you when you get into your right torque as well.
Yeah.
So you set the torque, use your bar on it, and it'll actually indicate when you get into that.
And 200 to 1,000 newton meters.
That's the coverage as well. It's the range coverage, yeah.
Okay.
And the 50 memory thing on it as well. So it is a durable bit of kit, that.
Again, I really like it. So
it's
these
great.
are always quite popular. I know we've done previous ones that was on the lower end of the scale,
yeah.
But this is more.
Yeah, this is obviously crossover from light commercial and heavy commercial. I say it talks up to 1,000 newton meters coverage on that.
So there's a lot of products today for the commercial vehicle market as well that we're going to be showing. So that's an area that we're going into as well, aren't we? So.
Yeah, the commercial range of tooling is increasing. We have got a few commercial products here on the table that we've introduced into the range again. A lot of it by popular demand.
It's worth also noting we've got the new commercial gear leaflet, which is available at the start of this month for the next 3 months. So again, a lot of these products that we show today will be in here. There's also on the back the Future 50. We're giving away 50 toolkits.
50 toolkits?
50 toolkits to apprentices.
Giving them away?
Giving them away, I know. So,
okay.
So there is on the Tool Saver and the new commercial gear flyer, there is an online as well. So if you go over onto the website, you can enter into this. So the terms and conditions are all on the website. But please visit the website to find more information for that.
I won't play myself. What are we on to now, buddy?
The fuel pump for the Mercedes, the 9.
Right, yes, this little special tool here.
I was looking at this morning, just trying to work out exactly how it works.
So this little tool is designed for fuel pump removal from a Mercedes engine with code. Let me just look at my notes here. I've got the code number. He says, no.
We can put the code at the bottom of the link.
Oh, W654. I thought I did have it written down, just my eyes not working properly. Do apologise for that. So this little fella would go in the back of the engine where the timing chain is. The timing chain fitted on the back of the engine, and this is to lock the pump sprocket in place while you remove the pump. So if you've got to replace the high pressure pump, this saves you having to remove the engine from the vehicle, and it basically goes in. You remove your plug. This goes in and it sits around the sprocket. It comes with a bolt that goes into one of the holes here, just depending on which engine it is with the corresponding holes. You bolt that in, and then you thread this part of the tool in the center of it there. That threads into the back of it. When you then remove the bolts from the fuel pump, this bolt tightens in and pushes the fuel pump out of its housing, and it holds it all in position until you're ready to put it back together.
So access with this, I assume it's quite difficult to get in.
If you needed to do a fuel pump extraction without this tool, you would have to get access to the back of the engine for the timing chain area. Right. With this, you can put it in. You've got to get around the back, but it is small and compact. It is designed to go in with the engine in situ.
Right.
So if you've got to do a high pressure fuel pump change, it's a great little tool for that.
Again, saves time. Again, another time saving tool.
Yeah, and it just literally clips it together like that. So there you go. That sits inside there, and that's your extractor pin. Always grease the thread as well. Molybdenum disulfide grease. We talk about that a lot. Anything that's got a threaded bar, it takes pressure. Make sure you grease it.
Yeah, I think that would be a popular one. Sure. Then on to the Ford Eco Blue Diesel 9405.
So this is for the 3 litre Eco Blue engine.
Again, this has come from customer requests. I've got my notes.
Yeah.
So
this is a simple timing kit for today's market, because some of them are really complex. This is a simple pin kit. So you've got your cam and crank locking. Simple kit for locking the engine up while you're doing the chain belt, whichever it consists of. And it covers things like your Ford Ranger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
3 litre V6.
So again, this will be a popular one.
So you've got two cam locking pins and your crank locking pin. These are locking pins that are for holding the engine in place while you're doing the belt or chain, and not to be torqued against or used as a pulley locking mech while you take pulleys off. You should always use a pulley holding tool for doing that. Just bear that in mind.
And these, again, they're made at Sheffield. Eldon are manufacturing
Yep.
an engineering company. So
Yeah.
Sheffield steel.
So good quality product.
Yep.
Made to last, do the job.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Perfect. Not a lot more you can say.
No.
So,
Okay, where's
Well,
that take us to?
I think we're going to go on a bit of a move, Shep, for this next product. So get yourself.
Oh, we are. Yeah, we're going for a little walk into the workshop now. Got 2 products to go in the workshop and have a look at, mate.
Okay.
The first one is the hydraulic press that we've introduced into the range.
Oh, you can tell it's live, Shep.
Yeah, something's got to go wrong, mate. You know what I mean? We can't get it right all the time, can we?
No.
So, we've just introduced these into the range. This one is the 30-ton hydraulic workshop press, and it's got air over hydraulics and manual pump. So 2 forms of operation. You've got your manual pump there. Make sure we're locked off. Make sure the tap's shut so it's going to actually work. You can actually manually operate it, which is a gradual process, but it is nice and steady. So when you're pressing something out like a bearing or a bush, you don't want it coming down with a load of force and really fast. It's a very controlled operation. If you want to use it with the air, it's got an air pedal there, and you can see it does operate a fair bit faster. Compressor's kicked in just to add a bit more noise. And another nice feature on this press is the way we can actually adjust this bed. It's got a ratchet mechanism here with the Bowden cable, and we can actually wind this mechanism up like this, and this will actually lift the bed.
Right.
So we can raise or lower the bed by using this ratchet mechanism.
Yeah.
No more manual lifting of the bed. This is very, very heavy. There's a lot of weight on it, and it becomes a bit cumbersome to do that while you're trying to actually do a job. So you're trying to lift the bed and move it around. You can do it a lot safer with the cable operation there and moving the pins.
And is that a safety cage?
It is a safety cage, so if you do press something out and you're a bit concerned about it, you can actually lift this cage up. You can have it as high as you want, and it literally it's a manual cage and you can put it in. Obviously, if you've got something that's sat over and protruding out here, you can't do that. But in some instances, if you're a bit wary and you think, I don't know whether something's going to give way here or something like that, or something's going to go with a bang and make spit out, you might want to use the cage. So it is there as an option, and it's a good safety feature.
And this one is the 30-ton press, and we've got a 50-ton press as well.
We've also got a 50-ton. Looks very similar, but a little bit more heavy duty.
You've got the gauge up here.
Yeah, a fluid gauge, so very, very accurate readings while you're doing your press work. You always want to know how much force you're putting through something as you're pressing it out. So yeah, a fluid gauge is ideal for that, and it gives you a really accurate reading. Excuse me.
And I've got to say it's heavy.
It is very heavy. When these are ordered from us, because they are in stock, we actually deliver these direct to the garage. So they're not delivered to the motor factor, and it doesn't cause a problem then trying to get them shipped out from the factor to the garage. So we do deliver these direct. And it also does come with these plates, which are reversible. You've got this flat plate side of it with the hole in the centre, or you've got your cross plate support like that, like with a V in it like that, so you can actually support across there. They've both got the same sort of feature on those, and it comes with those plates. This part of it on the nose here is removable. Just keep an eye out. There's some very nice special kits coming out to be used with this in the not too distant future.
You do love to tease us.
Yes, there's some really nice bits of kit, and you can add them on and bolt them onto the side of your press. and it makes a really nice setup then in your workshop.
This is the problem now you're here. You get to a sneak preview of all this.
Yeah, well, you know, it's what I'm here to do. Look at things before we put them out into the market.
Brilliant. And then next we've got the air jack, which I believe you've done a video recently.
A video went out of the air jack last week. It's performing very well, as well as the jack. It's a nice bit of kit. It's a long reach air jack. The airline just clips in there like that. It's low, 120 mil at its lowest there.
So we used to do these, didn't we? And then
we used to do them just as an airbag, a small airbag, but this has got the long reach handle and on wheels. Right. So you can actually slide it under to an axle or something like that under the vehicle. Yeah. And this is also got a feature on it with this frame here. This skeleton frame, the 3-point skeleton frame, lifts up and basically keeps the bag rigid. Right. So when it's under load, under the vehicle, it's nice and rigid. It also comes with this razor block as well. So if you're working on an SUV or a 4x4, you can put the block on, so you're not using all your jack height trying to get it up to the vehicle to start with.
Yeah. So this can be moved around. You've got the wheels, so it's easily moved around the workshop. And this one's this is the 2-ton, and we also do this in a 3-ton as well. Yeah. So that's lifting capacity per jack. Yeah. Is that tonnage? 2-ton and 3-ton. Yeah. Again, the video is online. We will talk a little bit more about videos in a bit, but there is a video of this online. It's already live. It's a simple toggle operation there as well, as you can see that all that on the video. 3 seconds for that to actually pump up as well.
Yeah, it's a very quick lift. It takes a bit more to go down when you've not got any load on it. The video does show it lifting the TVR, very easy. It does go under the sill area on this, so low in entry.
Brilliant. Okay.
Have a look at the video for more information.
All right.
Right, we're coming back.
Okay. 9382, the alternator spline tool.
So we've done a fair few of these over the years, and this is the sort of thing again that catches people out. This is a little splined socket, 32 tooth spline this is, and it's for removing or holding the alternator freewheel or clutch pulley, whichever you want to call it, and it basically spline fits into the clutch pulley, and then you use your normally a Torx bit down the centre of there for actually undoing the pulley itself. This is across the VAG range, typically for Valeo and Bosch alternators. So the 32 tooth one, so it's fairly new.
It does BMW and Mercedes as well.
It does cross over on those platforms as well, yeah. So if you do come across it on your German marks, 32 tooth is available on its own. Just like that, you don't have to buy a full kit. You can just add it into what you've already got.
Nice. Yeah. Not much more you can say with that one. So next is a Connect product that we've introduced into the range as well.
So this one's a little bit different to the other one that we actually do in the box kit. It's a washer pipe repair kit with black, really supple silicone pipe. So a really nice quality pipe this. So really nice for if you're rebuilding a classic kit car or something like that. This comes with a range of adapters. You've got your Y piece type there. You've got T pieces in here. All these have got part numbers for topping up as well, and you've got your straight connectors as well. So it comes with a range of these. I think it comes with 6 straight connectors, 2 Y-shaped connectors and 2 T pieces in the kit to start with. And it's the internal diameter 4mm hose, and there's 3 meters of it in the kit. And it's cracking value for money, this as well.
So this can be used on a wide range of it, older cars, newer.
Yeah, if you rebuild, like say an old car, it's ideal for that because it's a really nicely made tubing. It's discreet being black. Some people don't like the clear tubing on an older vehicle. They would like it to look a bit more OE.
Something like that behind.
Yeah, that would be an American. That probably would still have the plastic type tubing on it, but some people like this type of stuff. It's a bit more discreet when you're doing it. So yeah, it's nice. And like I say, the price point on this, I'm not going to go through that, but it is a really, really keen price.
Yeah, and again, something new in the Connect range as well. So
we're always pushing forward on the Connect, as we do with every brand. There's always something new out there for us to get our teeth into.
Well, talking of other brands, PowerTech, and you quite like this.
I do. Someone's covered it all up with all their paraphernalia, eh, Sean?
Yeah, no comment.
But I'll just get the products here. So this is what we call Carbon Strike hammer kit.
So what is Carbon Strike?
Carbon Strike is exactly what it says on the tin. Carbon Strike. So it's a hammer kit for PDR. So these are very, very lightweight hammers and heads designed for tap down. So if you're lifting dents out, what you tend to do is overlift them and then tap them back in. These are 3 different size shafts in this kit, but you can swap them around. So if you want to use this head with the shorter shaft, you can do that.
Oh, so you can just remove the heads?
Yeah, you just swap them all about.
Clever design as well.
There's 2 other real nice features on these. You've got the leather pad there and the steel pad there as well. So if you're using a tap down tool, so you're not using this anymore, you want to use a plastic tap down tool, you can actually use these heads for actually striking your tap down tool with, whether you want it to be soft tap or a bit harder. So they've got that feature on as well on the 2 of them.
Looks nice in the foam tray as well.
Yeah, it is a really nice bit of kit. Anyone that's into PDR, this is a nice addition. You've got different type heads. You've got your steel heads and your nylon heads here. So you're not going to mark the paint when you're doing your tap downs.
They look really nice, yeah.
Yeah, not nicely branded PowerTech as well.
And
a nice finish.
We do have 4 vans now, so keep an eye out for these. We've got a full PowerTech team now. So as of the end of this month, so these will be on all the vans.
It is a really nice product, that. It is a really nice product.
Lighter, yeah, that is light.
Yeah, carbon fibre. It looks good as well. Even if you don't use it, you want it in your toolkit, don't you? It's just pretty.
Is that talking from experience there, Chef?
Well, I am a bit of a tool tart, I will say. You know, I don't use tools every day now, but I still like to buy my kit.
Well, we've mentioned commercial, and obviously we've got the new commercial gear leaflet, so the next few tools are all geared around commercial. So the first one is the jacks that we've got coming in the stands. The stands.
So if I can lift one of these up, we've got a range of these.
So these, we've been asked a long time for these
to
be added.
Commercial jack stands. This one's a 12 ton. You get it round the right way so you can see there. So this is the 12 ton. We also do them in 7 and 20 as well. They've all got the locking pin there, and you can put that in to the head either way. It's got a cut out there and it's got a cut out there. So whichever way you want to position the head there, either way round to your jack, to your actual stand, I mean. It's got wheels on. It does come with a bar, so it's easy. They're easy to move about. It's got an attachment there, so you can put your bar in there and actually wheel it around, so that you don't have to carry them like I'm carrying them. I've just brought it up here just so you can see it on the camera nicely. They are heavy, but they are commercial.
Yeah, like we said, we've been asked for them. So axle stands and the bottle jacks that we've got coming in are on the commercial gear flyer. So yeah, so we've listened.
I did see that this is on the front cover of the latest commercial gear. Yeah.
So, I think as well with the wheels, it makes it easy, like you say, to move around. So.
Yeah, a heavy bit of kit, but when you're working on trucks, you know, you put something like that underneath it, you know it's going to support it. You don't want it letting you down.
Yeah.
Like I say, you can turn this round and put the pin in from either side of there.
Right.
Whichever side you want to use it, whichever side you want that to sit.
Okay. Next is the DPF.
Another commercial product.
So again, I'm letting you do all the lifting here.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Again, this is from customer requests as well. This has been introduced.
So DAF, DPF removal tool. So DPFs on commercial trucks tend to be a canister cartridge inside a housing. This is designed to sit around the housing, and then the centre part here, this part in the centre is threaded, and what you do is put a socket on there and wind this. So this part of it actually winds out and locks into the recess. So this plate actually locks into the recess, and then you wind it and it pulls the cartridge out. And it doesn't damage the housing. They do get stuck in there. Obviously, there's a lot of carbon in there.
I was going to say exposed to the road salt.
Yeah. So it is like an element filter that sits in. This would protect the actual cartridge unit, and you can extract it by using it. It's getting heavy. But again, well made. Make sure you're greasing the threads, like we say there and there. Molybdenum disulfide grease.
Yeah.
So DAF, have you got the models on there? Is it CF?
Not on here, I haven't. But yeah, again, we can add these into the link afterwards. All the products and descriptions will be in there. So
yeah. So DAF CF range. It also crosses over to some buses as well. Tatra Phoenix, Cert Solaris, Ubino, and stuff like that.
So it's quite a few vehicles.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. Okay.
So that's that, and that is in stock.
All of this is in stock. I've actually checked, and everything is available now. 9369, the Scania.
Okay.
Tool.
So, is the camera going to like this if we bring this nice shiny little coupler up? It's a little bit blingy, so you might get a bit of blowout with it. No, it's looking good. So this is a quick coupler for Scania. Euro 6 models. So again, manufacturers change the models to suit emissions and stuff like that. This is for Euro 6. We do a couple of these throughout the range. This is the latest one, and it is for refilling the cooling system. So on trucks, you tend to put the coupler on, and it goes onto the lowest part of the cooling system, and you fill it from the bottom up. So you have your hose going on there, and you basically almost pressurise, but it's just a hose pressure, and you fill the system up, which means you don't get airlocks by doing it that way. So it's very quick and very easy. They hold a lot of water, and this makes the job a hell of a lot easier for them.
So it's quite just a simple.
Anybody that's doing cooling systems will already have the other ones of these, the Euro 4, the Euro 5, and this is the latest one to the range.
So yeah, we do the older styles as well.
Yes.
So
There's numerous ones of these in the range, and it literally just, as a quick coupler would, got your sprung-loaded collar there, and it locks onto the system. Hose pipe onto the back.
The next one, I think you got involved with this tool, didn't you, Jeff?
This one here, yeah. So again, this is light commercial. If I can just pick this up.
So this has been designed and manufactured again in Sheffield?
Yep. So this is for Sprinter and Crafter. So the earlier type Crafter, not the modern day one. Where you've got a Gen 2 style wheel bearing, but no hole in the centre. So very difficult to extract the bearing and fit it in a press even without this kit. So the kit is designed, it's got makes up a press plate. There is a full instructional video out of this already.
I was going to say, the video is very good because it takes it through step by step.
It is a step-by-step video. It's nice that when we can do things like that with a tool like this. And basically you've got the pins that make into a press plate, and it sits onto the press. You can press it out, and you can reverse it and press it back in.
Yeah.
It protects all the preload of the bearing. Everything is supplied in this kit to do the job.
Yeah.
It isn't an off-the-van job. You can't do this job on the van.
Right.
Like you said, I got involved with the original design of this. We had one of our own vans in here where the wheel bearing failed, and we had to change it.
So you've used this on that vehicle as well?
I have used it on that vehicle, but the mock-up early on, before we got to production, I came up with an initial design on the press to come up with that, yeah. And this is brought to life through Eldon.
So no pressure for you then?
A lot more refined than what I did, I can tell you. But it works very, very well, this kit. And it's all laser branded, which is really nice. But the press plate is all underneath here. Have a look at the video. It is a good instructional.
Yeah.
It's not, like I say, it is nice when we can actually do things like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not always available to us to be able to produce videos like that.
Especially on the truck or the commercial side as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
That again will be a popular one. So.
I'll put it down because it's making me happy.
I was going to say, I'm making you do all the lifting today. The fuel filter wrench is next. Sure.
So again, this one is from requests, I believe. And this one's for LDV Maxus, part number 9314, fuel filter wrench. So it's a fluted filter, a bit like the ones that we used to do for we're still doing for the transits and stuff like that. Very, very popular. And these basically go onto the flute of the filter housing. So you're not using a strap or a pair of grips and snapping off the little tabs. This clips onto it, and basically you can just undo it. It's as simple as that. It protects the housing. It's a plastic housing. They're very delicate.
It's a Ford Transit, very similar.
Very similar in design, yeah. This one's actually got 15 slots in it.
It's quite thin, is it? It's quite tight access as
well. I've never done one myself, so I don't know where it's actually fitted. It's obviously made that depth for a reason, though. They all tend to be this sort of depth, so of fuel filter wrenches, it's adequate enough to get in there and grip hold of the actual fins.
Well, we've got others in the ranges as well, so obviously this is going to be another.
Yeah. So LDV Maxus that.
Yeah.
Simple tool. And I should imagine if you was to try and change a housing without using the correct tool on this sort of thing, you do end up breaking the teeth off it. You can easily damage it, and then the vehicle's off the road.
Yeah.
So it pays to have the right kit.
Like you say, if you snap and you've got to buy a complete new housing, it's going to be more
expensive. Vehicles off the road a lot of the time as well. So we want to try and avoid that.
Yep. The injector removal tool.
So this one, this one's quite a natty little tool, if I may say. For
different types of injector tools, don't we? So this is just another.
Yeah, this one's for petrol injectors, for multi-point injection, petrol injection on Vauxhall, Opel, and MG, crossing over to MG as well. So this little tool basically sits onto the top of the injector, bolts down onto the injector, and you tighten it up, and it pulls the injector directly out. They do tend to stick in, these injectors. They're very delicate, and the operation of this, you just basically thread it on to the top of the injector, put your little slide hammer on there, and then you can pull it out, but very, very gently.
So would you use this on something like the air hammer, or would it be just a slide hammer?
No, I'd certainly recommend you do it manually.
Right.
You want a bit more feel to it, and they are quite delicate. You don't want to go hammering the hell out of them.
So just slide hammer only.
Yeah.
So,
And it literally, it's quite delicate. It does sit down in, I think the injectors that on these models are down in between the cams. So this bolts basically to the top of the injector. You remove the bolts, bolt it onto it, and literally pull it out. And direct pull out. You can't go at an angle with it. You will snap it off.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. I think the last one that we've got to show. This table is this one, isn't it?
This one here. So part number 9383. Security sealing wire and crimping tool. So a little crimping tool here, with little press plates. So literally like that. And what it produces is you get wire and you get a bag of lead fitments there.
So
and a bag of wire. All this comes in the kit.
Yeah.
The consumable parts of this will be available separately as well. And basically what it produces is this little fella. So this is a lock tab. These get used on things like electric meters, gas meters and stuff like that. So to stop people tampering, you could use them, providing you took something with you to actually remove it when you got there. You could use them on your zips of your suitcase as well, just so you know there's no tampering going on there. So that's on
all your holidays, Shep, they'll come into
well,
use.
and you know, I take some valuables with me, so I don't want people getting their hands on them. So it's a simple little tool, just crimp down really, really nicely. It's dead easy to crimp. You just put the wires around what you want to lock, and literally crimp it. This is lead, like I say. It's very soft. So little lock tab. You can use them on all sorts of things. You can use them in motorsport for locking things off and stuff like that. So anything that you don't want people tampering with.
You mentioned meters. I've seen them on meters. So
yeah.
It's
so
again, new to range. So.
And I believe that some hybrid vehicles have locks on coolant caps and stuff like that. So used across that range as well.
So yeah, universal. And as we're on the subject of new tools, Shep, we like to do a little bit of a tease towards the end, don't we? So
we do. We've not even prepped for these, but we'll have a quick look at them.
We're experts now, Shep, so we can just wing it.
I believe that's just come into the range.
It has. So this has been on the podium for a while.
It's gained a lot of interest. Inch drive, impact gun, very, very small and compact. And if you've already got hold of our other type of impact guns for the commercials, where they've got the long 6-inch anvil, and they are very lightweight, this one's on the same sort of format as that, but it's a bit more compact. Still producing massive torque. I don't know what the torque is on it, because like I say, we've not looked at that. If you just bear with me, I'll just get the notes here. I'll try and give you that information.
It's quite heavy, but obviously it's...
Yeah, not busting torque of just shy of 3,000 Newton meters, which is, I mean, it's quite something really. And it is really lightweight. You can get, you know.
Well, it's heavy, but it is like you say. You expect it to be heavier.
Yeah.
It also comes in blue and black.
Yeah, it will be. It will be in traditional laser colour. This is the sample, so it's in a, you know, it's in a red finish, which we don't like red, do we?
No, we want the blue. We want the shiny blue. So yeah. So that is available now. It is on the website. So
the next one we've got, this one's due in, I believe.
It's in this
by
week.
the end of the month.
I think it's in this week. Check this one.
Right. Okay. This is it's an air ratchet, 1/2-inch drive, but with a difference. The difference is you can extend it, and you can also. I think we can rotate. Yeah, we can actually rotate the handle as well. So wherever we want the handle for our working part, we can actually rotate that as well. So you can have it whichever length you want. Simple to use.
And that's 3/8-inch drive.
No, this is 1/2-inch.
Oh, so there's a couple of versions of this coming in then. So
there may be a 3/8 version
as well. So
as well. Yeah.
So that one's 1/2-inch.
Yeah. I don't know quite what's going on there. Whether this is going to be changed and it is going to be 3/8 or whether it is 1/2-inch, but something's not quite marrying up there. Slight oversight. This is the one we ain't prepped for. You can tell that. It is live. We will make a mistake.
It is live.
Someone will complain.
All the details will be in the link at the bottom. So all right. So we're giving you a bit of a tease here. And then this one.
Now this is something that we have been asked for.
I'm going to let you.
So again, something for you HGV guys out there. This is a thread chaser for truck axles. So that is the thread there. It's basically that would be the threaded axle there. This just is a 3D printed end of an axle, and it basically you can adjust your dies there and adjust them in this and cut your threads, chase them out on the axles. Truck axles, it's a commonplace that people are having to repair when a wheel bearing fails and stuff like that, having to repair the axles and chase. A lot of companies have to get people out to do this job. So to have a tool in your workshop to be able to carry it out on your own, it's going to be a great bit of kit this for them, the guys that are actually coming across these problems. I believe it comes with 2 sets of jaws as well for 2 different threads.
You got quite excited when you.
Yeah, because I know the being out there on the road for many years, the amount of HGV guys who actually spoke to over the years that are constantly asking for this type of tool because they do get caught out. It does cause problems. If the wheels are not turning, the truck's not earning. That's what they say.
I like it, Shep. The tagline for you there. So, right. And finally, before we finish, I think you did a video on this the other week. We just wanted to mention to sign up. If you're not following us on any of the social media pages, please do, because you will miss out on things like this where we've had 2 million views already.
2 million views on YouTube for the suspension pull-down hook. It's doing very, very well. It's not a new product. We just done a nice little clip video, put it on there, and it just goes to prove the power of social media. You know, sometimes it can be negative, but yeah, you just take it on the chin and go on.
But yeah, so please, yeah, follow us, like us, subscribe to us. Yeah, and we will keep producing the videos. Well, you will anyway, Shep.
So get involved in anything that we do. We love comments. We love having to address the issues that we come across, and come back to you with a result. Join us again for the next edition. I don't know when it is, but we will be back. We'll let you know in due course. Thank you for joining us today.
Have a good evening.
Take care.